Be honest. How many times have you been stuck on what to say in your Instagram bio? I've been on Instagram since 2011, and I would guess I've probably published 50 versions of my bio. It's totally cool if you want to jazz yours up, refresh it, but I think we all get stuck on what the frig do I say? How do I make my message super clear so that I'm attracting the right follower and they're actually following that link in my bio? So in today's video, I'm going to cover exactly how to write a bio that attracts the right person to your profile and gives them an action to take so that you can start generating leads in your business. And make sure you stay until the end. I'm going to share two bio templates that you can use the next time you're feeling in the mood to rewrite your Instagram bio. If there was one mistake that I see happen over and over and over again, it's this: not being specific enough. Now with your Instagram bio, you only have 150 characters, so the whole purpose is to be succinct. You don't have characters and letters to waste. By being specific, what I mean is you need to talk to your target follower, your ideal follower, immediately in that first second, because your bio is that first impression and you don't have an opportunity to get a second first impression. So be specific and be very, very clear about your specific person. That's why I recommend following this flow for the very first line of your bio: who you help and how. Do not waste time. Don't create a tagline. Do not put fluff in your bio. You need to tell your person, this is who I'm for, and this is how I can help you solve a problem. 9 times out of 10, people don't do this, and this is the #1 mistake with bios. They make it about themselves. They make it about some wishy-washy mission that they have. Don't do that. Make it about your target follower. Literally say in that first line, I am for XYZ, helping them do ABC or whatever. I'll give you a template at the end, don't worry. So if you're feeling stuck on this first step, what I would encourage you to do is actually take a step back from your business and ask yourself, have I niched down enough? There's this saying that the riches are in the niches. So you can say it niche or niche. I say niche, but it rhymes when you say niches, meaning the more specific you can get about the particular person you help, that's where you're going to get the money. That's where you're going to get the revenue. A big problem I see with business owners is they're afraid to niche down. They're afraid to be specific because they don't want to turn people away. But what happens when they stay super vague and super broad? Well, no one is attracted to them because it's not speaking to anyone in particular. So if this is resonating with you right now, don't feel bad. Just take this as a wake-up call, like, maybe I need to get more specific with who I actually serve in my business so that they know I am the perfect solution for them. Believe me, you are doing them a disservice by not being specific. You are losing people. You are turning them away when they don't know that you are for them. So get specific. The second line of your bio is the perfect place to build some authority or really make yourself stand out from your competitors. What makes you the best choice for them to solve their problem? And going back to your business model, I mean, this has to be a problem that keeps them up at night. They're losing money, they're losing sleep, their health is declining, their stress is increasing. What's that problem that you help them solve? That's what you're going to put in the first line. And the second line needs to make it clear why you're the best in the biz. So if you've got some experience under your belt, this is a great time to highlight the number of clients you've helped or the number of dollars you've helped your clients save or make. If you can get tangible and specific here, that's really, really good, because just from like a human psychology perspective, we really like to know specifics and even better numbers. So don't make them really broad numbers. Try to get really, really specific down to the dollar if you can. If you're feeling like you're newer to your business and you don't have years of experience or hundreds of clients, that's totally fine too. This second line is where you put why you're different. So that could be because you have a particular model, a particular way of doing it. Maybe you have been featured in some big press names, Or maybe if none of those are applying to you right now, maybe you're just really quirky and really fun to work with, and that's what differentiates you from your competitors. So you really have to take some time to think about this question. I've been stuck on this part before, and you know what I did? I actually reached out to my customers. I reached out to my students in my course, and I said, hey, why do you do business with me? And the answers I got were incredible. But the bottom line, most common answer was, you deliver no fluff content. And that was really eye-opening for me. It was really, really good for me to know why my customers felt they could trust me with their dollars, because I deliver no fluff content. So if you are stuck on what makes you different, if you're stuck on what that authority piece is, ask your customers, ask them how they see you, and that might be what makes you stand out. By now, you've filled up most of your bio and you might have room for one more line. I recommend to include that third line. It's really, really important because it needs to be a specific reason, a specific call to action as to why your followers should click the link in your bio or right below your bio. A lot of times people just drop the link there and there's really no compelling reason as to why me, a new follower, should care about clicking that link. So that last third line of your bio, I love to make it a specific CTA or call to action as to what's in it for you to click that link. Is there a 10% off code? Is there a brand new training with a specific title? Is there a case study that would be really good for me to know? So don't be afraid to get specific for this last line. So I was thinking to actually show you some example bios that I think are really good, but I think I'm going to do something a little different. My videographer, Effie, right behind the camera, she hasn't redone her bio in a while, and she has a business. She offers video services. So what I'm going to do is pull it up, and I am going to live critique Effie's bio as she's filming this. So let me just record this on my phone. And what is your handle that you'd like for me to check?
Effie Edits Inc.
Effie Edits Inc.
I think it's dot Inc.
Got it. Effie Edits .inc. All right. So let's go through Effie's bio together as she's here. It says photo and video, sparkle emoji, landscape, real estate, events, couples, family, lifestyle, behind the scenes, and then she's linked to her personal account. So if I were to rewrite this bio, the first line would be, I help your target client do what? So it looks to me like you are really serving a lot of niches because you do landscape, real estate, events, couples, family, lifestyle. If you had to choose one ideal client from that list, who would it be?
It'd be like landscapers, but that's only in the summer. So I kind of have a couple seasons.
So right now, the fall season, who would be the best person to target?
Landscapers.
Landscapers?
Yeah.
Even though we're heading into winter?
Yeah.
So anyone with a landscaping business?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be a line where you'd want to say, I photograph and video your landscaping projects for, and what would be the end benefit? Like, do they need that documentation for their clients? Is it for their own portfolio?
Like right now, it's for an award season for them.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a huge benefit.
Yeah.
So I make your landscape projects beautiful and award-winning, something like that. So that way you're addressing someone who has landscaping projects.
Or I shoot for award-winning landscapers.
Yes.
Okay.
I shoot for award-winning landscapers. The second line could be what makes you unique or different. X amount of years in the industry. I know you have a lot of projects under your belt, so I would literally count the number of landscaping projects that you have filmed or photographed, or the number that you've worked on that have gotten awards. That would be really good. Yeah. So like 8 award-winning clients and counting or whatever. And then because these are shorter lines, you actually have room for another what makes you unique or different. So then you can attach your personal account, like behind the scenes at Effie Christina. And then the last line, the call to action, I would try to build in some urgency because you're dealing with a seasonal business. I would build in some urgency of like 3 more booking spots available for October or something like that. Or, book before the end of the year for $100 discount. So those urgency-based CTAs or where there's a limited time offer, those are really powerful to get people off your profile and like into your DMs or, on your website. So if you change that profile up to speak directly to landscapers and you tell them, hey, I'll help you get awards because that's what I specialize in. I mean, that's just going to be so much more specific. I bet you there's no one else with that kind of bio. And, if you get further bookings from that, let me know and keep me posted.
Will do.
Sweet.
Thanks, girl.
You're welcome. All right, so before we wrap up, I want to give you 2 bio templates that you can use to rewrite your bio today. Your first line, helping target market turn problem into core benefit, as we discussed. Second line is X clients served plus X total results added up. So if that's applicable to your industry, this is where you want to count how many clients, how much you've saved them, how many awards you've gotten your clients. This is where you want to put that. Third line, free high-value resource for your target customer. So really choose the one thing that they're going to care about the most that you have to offer for free. Here's a second bio template you can follow. The first line, coach for target market looking to core benefit. So what is that solution they're looking for to their problem? Second line, featured in XYZ. So this is where you'll pepper in any press features plus X years of experience. Third line, DM me ABC for a surprise. So if your business is built off of connecting with people through the DMs, you can drop in a little code word in your bio and track and see literally how many people are going to DM you that code word and know exactly how many leads and customers are coming from Instagram. When you rewrite your bio, be sure to send me a DM. I'm over at Elise Darma. I'd love to check out your brand new bio. And stay tuned for next week's video. I'm going to be sharing how to do a complete Instagram profile makeover. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that one. To ease and revenue, I'll see you in the next video. I've been on Instagram since 2012. 2012? Is it 2011 or 2012? Oh, 2011, I think. So get specific. So close.